Here we are, me and Mr. Roy Harrison, the esteemed playwright and wit raconteur of Ince. We're walking home on the road to Lower Ince from Wigan. I took this walk many times as a young man, you know, too shy to tap off with women in nightclubs. The lonely walk home on a Saturday night. Can you see that? You couldn't get a woman, too shy.
Bleak.
You know, right?
Yes, we've all been there, sir. We've all been there.
You know.
I know exactly how you feel.
This is great. I feel like a privilege that Roy's allowed me into his world and allowed me to do some exclusive YouTube footage of him. You know what I mean? Because we have lots of characters on the YouTube and we always have to expand. The better quality the character. We actually got a Jimmy Pigeon, but he's let us down because it was dated. He used to tell jokes that were like chubby browns. And you know, Roy, let's cross the road.
Indeed. Right near a pub.
Quick, Roy. That's the council yard, can you see? Council yard.
Not a lot you can say about that really, sir.
No.
We're heading into him. We're actually at the boundary.
We're on the boundaries now from Wigan.
Into him.
That's the bus stop.
And
razor wire.
Into him, which is actually symbolic. Very fucking symbolic, I think so. Do you know?
So yes, absolutely right.
Mini Beirut, some would say.
Absolutely. This is the old Twiss's Bakery, as you may or may not be able to see. You know, we as children were force-fed dirty pies from this establishment, made by women with dirty fingernails and probably like vaginal diseases. You know. No, it's just a fucking a poster board for fucking drug venue raves and indie band knobhead fests. You know.
Can you hear that beat?
Can you hear that? Can you hear that?
There's actual beat.
The rhythm of the rain. Look at the bakery. Look, people who've moved away from Wigan will love all this stuff because it's like fucking.
The Ritz Bowling.
You know, all that shite. All that shite, mate.
D.
Druggy D. We walk on now. As you'll notice, a lot of buildings heading towards Lower Ince, our home, boarded up. There's that many boarded up, the fucking window cleaner uses a sander.
What?
Yes, exactly.
Here we go, the Shepherd's Arms.
And can you see in the distance a rather fucking down shack building? The Shepherd's Arms. Some fellows walking past.
Downtrodden.
Yes. Very downtrodden.
As it should be.
And now to shop the lollipop. Right, can I ask you a controversial question? How do you feel as an Englishman drinking Diet Coke? Clearly an American drink, I'd find.
It is, but it was actually brewed in Britain, you'll find.
Oh, right.
1920s, I believe. I stand to be corrected, and I just say as I will.
That across the road, as we can see, is what's left of a pub called the Shepherd's Arms. Now it's called Serms because lots of people have fucking took stuff off it to put on eBay, no doubt. Because pub stuff apparently sells quite well on the old eBay. You know, now once again it's full of posters kind of promoting. Yes,
would you be interested in the Maxim's Boxing Day all-nighter?
Not really, no. I'd rather
with Spuggy Mick
get molested off a gang of old men with social problems.
Of which there are many.
Yes. You know, this is a treat for me to photograph Roy. Not photograph, film Roy. You know.
Once again.
Roy's a legend. Can you see, this is like the lonely walk back to Wigan as a train.
Which is symbolic, I actually think that is symbolic.
Yeah, there's a Smith's lyric. There's one of the songs that says, and when a train goes by, there's such a sad sound. I know what it means. You know, we're here, two people who could have been great people when we were born. We're kind of victims of geography, you know.
And class.
And class, you know. Our parents weren't doctors or fucking barristers. We were born to people who were working class people, as the Americans would say, blue collar workers, you know. I want to get the silhouette of Roy. Look at that, that's fucking beautiful. Look at that, that's the silhouette of Roy walking back to a working class existence. Remember Roy, the lone figure in the distance? I will now recite to you some lyrics of a song I once wrote. The hazy streetlights lead the way back to the void of endless grey. Another evening spent in vain, another gyro down the drain. You left alone and in defeat to drift home through the empty streets, a silhouette consumed by night, no saving grace or guiding light. The long walk back, so dark and cold, when pain starts slowly to unfold. Alone again then, it would seem, and love tonight stays just a dream. So off into the darkened night, into the shadows out of sight, back to the house so still so bleak, this same fool's errand every week. Can I film you pissing up a wall, Roy? Can we see?
You cannot see my cock, sir.
This is Roy. You can't really see now in a really black area, but he's having a piss up a wall. We get a side shot of him. You see, this camera's shit. You know, we've all done that. You're walking home, you have a piss up a wall. Remember when you was a kid? This is the boys. You just walk up the street having a piss, didn't you? Another working class. I bet a lot of middle class people love this film. We're now walking past the chicken works. In the distance, can you see that rather imposing, vile, corrugated building? I did a day's work there, and then they sacked me because I had a bit of an attitude problem. You know, I wasn't to be fucking bullied around by agencies. And if ever hear you working for agencies, have you any thoughts on that, Roy?
Well, yes, that does stand in good stead, but look at that.
Yeah.
The former Rock Cafe.
Yeah, I want to see it.
That is worth a mention, I think. That's been the dreams of many a prepubescent boy. Actually, looking through the actual windows, it was a fun pub, which was actually a fancy name for a strip club. And I think we've all actually had a little peek through the gents' windows, haven't we, sir?
That's true, Roy. The gents' toilets of the Rock Cafe